The American Civil War lasted from 1861 to 1865, with an estimated casualty total of around 700,000 deaths. Since then, there have been several recounts of people witnessing the ghosts of some of these soldiers, and since Halloween is in pissing distance, I thought it would be cool to share some of these stories. During the filming of the 1993 movie known as Gettysburg, which was about the real 1863 Battle of Gettysburg and was set where that battle actually happened, a small group of extras reported something strange during filming. The extras, which were wearing Union uniforms, were resting on a hill when they heard something rustling behind them. When they turned around, they were met with a man wearing a uniform which smelled of sulfur. And the extras noticed an odd detail too. The older man's uniform appeared to be more genuinely rugged and dirty, as opposed to the extra's more artificially rough uniform. The soldier then handed some of the extras musket ammunition, which he claimed were blanks, while saying something along the lines of, "Rough one today, eh, boys?" It's not exactly decided on the word for word what he said, but generally something around that. After this, the man walked away and apparently disappeared into the woods. So that's kind of whack. What makes this even weirder is later the extras found that this man was not in fact part of the extras or the crew, nor were the musket rounds in the prop list. So the ammunition was then examined, and it was found out that not only did the ammo consist of real bullets and not blanks, they are actually dated back to around the 1860s by historians, so they were real genuine musket balls from around the time when this battle would have been actually taking place. On the Gettysburg College campus lies a dorm building called Pennsylvania Hall. This hall was formerly used as a field hospital for wounded soldiers during the Battle of Gettysburg. One evening sometime in the 1980s, two staff members began to ride the building's elevator from the upper floor down to the first floor. However, when the elevator should have stopped at the first floor, the elevator continued descending down to the basement. When the doors opened, the basement had changed into what looked like a scene straight out of the Civil War itself. The room is covered in hospital beds, nurses, and wounded soldiers. And these nurses were covered in blood and performing surgeries and other medical procedures. Despite the busy scene, the two men claimed that the room was absolutely silent, which is how the storage basement room usually is. Seconds after the elevator doors had opened to the basement, they began to close on their own. Just as the doors were nearly closed, one of the men stated that they had seen one of the nurses look up with a look of sorrow in her face. After the doors closed, they soon after opened back up to reveal the usual storage basement. So it was almost like the basement had randomly almost acted as a time capsule to about like 120 years ago, and it was only visible by two people in one instance. Pretty spooky. During the Battle of Gettysburg on July 3rd, 1863, a woman named Jenny Wade was watching her sister's baby at her house. She was kneading dough to bake bread for the Union soldiers when suddenly she was struck and killed by a stray bullet from the fighting that had pierced the door and through her heart. She was killed instantly and remained as the only civilian casualty during the Battle of Gettysburg. The house still stands as a museum, and some visitors have reported some strange or paranormal things. One of these numerous reports have been large EMF spikes near the displayed door, which was actually the original door that was struck by the bullet that killed Jenny Wade. It is said that EMF, or electromagnetic field sensors that have spiked, can be a representation of the presence of paranormal activity. Besides this, there have been recounts of everything from sudden cold spots, whispers, footsteps, childlike laughter, to even the scent of freshly baked bread, which is what Jenny Wade was doing exactly when she was killed. Despite there being around 50 major battles that happened in the Civil War, all three of the legends that you've heard have taken place in relation to the most famous and bloodiest battle on American soil, the Battle of Gettysburg. Complete coincidence. I didn't go handpick specific Gettysburg stories. I just picked the most interesting ones, and they all happen to be around Gettysburg. There's something, probably something to be said about Battle of Gettysburg. Now, some believe that like the violence from the war can create these ghosts, or others think that these ghosts are just kind of funny little silly stories kind of made up to pass time, I guess, and intrigue and entertain people. Which one is it? The choice is yours. Call it. Just call it.